Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another match of the Cinco Bingo tournament. This is a round one. This is a winners round one bracket matchup between Like a Noob 100 and ysta013. I am Snowbear. Joined with me is the fancy one.
Good evening. Great to be commentating with you once again.
So this is going to be an intense matchup. The winner, of course, will move on to face
Cavolta?
To face Cavolta, and the loser will face me.
So stakes are really high for here, right? And Snowbear has definitely got that vested interest, so it's going to be very fun to watch this.
Oh yeah. Well, this is going to be fun. So, this is excited. Alright, so today's card, we have the center goal being Poison Bar, which means it's a Friday card. But we also have Everstone Goldberry, which means it's either going to be Friday into Saturday or Thursday into Friday.
Exactly, and we also have quite a few. Row 4 to me looks really interesting as well, just because you have quite a few items that people might need to go around pick up. TM34, TM46, the Mystery Berries, Soft Sand, so you could see some runners choosing to pick up items as we go along.
Well, we're going to have a lot of TMs anyways, with the 20 plus TMs on the card, along with TM50 Nightmare. So, we've got a lot of... I think this is going to be a pretty strategic goal, since it seems like a lot of the guaranteed ones are mostly on the diagonals or on rows paired up together. So it's just going to be really strategic about which Pokemon you're finding will sort of determine your path.
Yeah, and there's a lot of nice built-in synergies, just like you were saying. With them being able to go Thursday into Friday, they can, when they go to pick up TM, then go south just to pick up the Poison Barb as well and get those 2 goals right away. And we are off.
This is good. So we had Like a Noob sitting it for 15 minutes, or 11:24. A little bit of a bizarre time, but I guess he's trying to give himself enough time to roll over and then go.
And it looked like ysta did choose a Friday into Saturday.
I think they both did a Friday into Saturday. Although right now, we got Venusaur. We have Zapdos as a starter. Ooh. And we have Celebi. You know, not too bad of choices, but definitely would go with Zapdos. Would recommend 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it definitely has the best of offensive and speed stats out of the 3. So Celebi is just a little bit off on the typing, I feel like.
Yeah, even though it's 100 in all stats, it's not all Pokemon are created equal. And Venusaur, although normally would be welcome to be taken, unfortunately not the choice for today. Although, the other benefit for choosing Zapdos is I believe your rival has the Venusaur. I may be wrong on that though, because I never remember.
And even if they end up with a Celebi, that's defeat a legendary Pokemon as soon as you beat them.
I mean, it's pretty much free regardless. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I mean, it's not the most runnable Zapdos, but it's got a decent enough move pool. We did see Crobat on the first route, which is a poison type. One of 7 that they could get, potentially, if they find it again. So for those wondering, Zapdos learns its first move at 13. So they're going to be stuck with this move for a while. In fact, they're going to want to have a bunch more flying TMs just laying around, but they're not going to be able to use them for obvious reasons.
Exactly, so even the one they'll get from Falkner, which should be right around the time they learn a new move anyway, they're probably not going to want to use. And Noob does, Like a Noob does pick up the Mystery Berry right outside of the Pokemon house here.
Oh. ysta does find the Dragonite, although it seems to just run away from it. ysta, of course, picks up that Mystery Berry, knowing exactly where that is. It's one of the few hidden items that I think most people just will pick up out of habit anyways. And we see a hop up here as well, along with that Yanma that Noob found. And Mareep. I'm not thinking Route 30 is looking for good for me, if I would have to guess. I was wrong. Picking the Zapdos is a Celebi.
And Ysta choosing to feint some of these fully evolved Pokemon he's running into just to get that early experience. Again, just as you mentioned, trying to get closer to that level 13 mark where he can learn a new move here.
I'll have to remember that the one your rival picks is always on the right of your Pokeball. But I never remember.
That's an Ampharos, that could be an option.
I mean, well, I'm more surprised Noob is doing Garf strats there. Unfortunately,
Ysta does find an early Venonat, so that's going to be great for him. That is its own goal, and Venonat is a poison type, I believe.
it is. It's 2 goals in 1. And Noob finds the Espeon that Ysta found initially. Stab, Confusion, Espeon, not bad. I think Athena would take that one in a heartbeat.
And he's paying tribute to this already, naming it Athena.
Well, that is his favorite Pokemon. Who had just a match earlier, which was definitely would probably be worth watching at this point.
Ysta continuing to find some good Pokemon here, finding a Crocodile, that's another goal for him.
Crocodile with Thunder. Bet you wish you had that on your Zapdos. What is our special move for today? We have non-HM field moves and Protect, Detect, Endure. It's gonna be tricky for both of our runners, but we may see them going eventually to Sprout Tower.
Yeah, and I think that Espeon did dig right as Noob was about to catch him, so that would be a field move.
That is correct. And Noob also finds a Lediba, which is very good because that will easily evolve into Ledian. And it looks like Elm was obviously... He's main switching to the Athena. I mean, I can understand it. Although, looks like Elm scammed us as Ysta found a Venusaur on 30. Oh, that's Psychic. Alright, that's Psychic Confusion. Okay then.
Yeah, he's gonna be really happy with that.
And it's gonna learn a move at, I believe, either 4 and... I think it learns a move at 8. I don't remember if he learns one at 4, though. Probably not. Oh, and max phone book, so very good. Fighting youngster Joey. Today he's got top percentage wheezing.
Yeah, and having phone books is really working out in Noob's favor right now, because again, he had that very low level Espeon, and now he's just already getting a lot of experience, so he won't even be that far behind when it comes to being able to enter Faulkner's gym.
Absolutely, this is going to be a little bit easier for him. Although Ysta's sticking out with that Zapdos, and I don't blame him, it's pretty dang good. Well, it's a good Pokemon, and really, it can work physical as well. Alright, so Ysta is probably gonna end up skipping that bug catcher with 4 pokes, but I wouldn't be surprised if Noob is looking for more experience, will fight him along with his phone book number.
Yeah, I was going to make the same point where I think, again, just going off of the get some experience so you can get into phone. No, he's going to skip it.
Guess not. And Ysta finds a Peleep! He doesn't even need that goal again. He's got it already.
Level 9 being a Remoraid's pretty nice. It's not something that's difficult to take down, so that's really good to make sure that Faulkner's a easily accessible gym. And Noob can learn Bubble Beam, so that's a slow move, but that's not on the card. Still a good move. He opts not to learn it.
Wait, he doesn't teach Bubble Beam?
Didn't look like it. I didn't see him teach anything over. Unless he only had... No, he doesn't have 3 moves. That's not possible.
That would be an unfortunate thing, because I don't think he's got very many special moves at all.
Yeah, I probably would have taught over Confusion since you already have Psychic.
Oh no, oh, Athena. Oh, never mind. I mean, it's probably... I don't know. I think it would be good coverage, although he has to be careful not to teach over Dig.
Oh, he did teach it. I just missed it.
Yeah, the instant text makes it sometimes hard. And this Slowbro with Sacred Fire has been real trolly to both of our runners. Worse for the Zapdos that relies on Thrash as its main attacking move. Yeah, this Espeon's been a really good choice for a main switch.
Yeah, I mean, gonna fly through this Vile Plume as well. And Ysta, again, just gonna have some issues with being burned, so it'll take him a bit longer to get through Faulkner.
Not only is he burned, he also has Perish Song on him. And he's locked into Outrage. Oh, never mind, he escapes it. Yeah, I think Noob's gonna be pretty happy. Although he's behind goal-wise, he knows that they're in early routes, and he could probably even metagame that's Route 29 or 30, or Route 29, maybe 46, potentially 30, based on when Ysta got all those other goals. Actually, you'd more likely be able to pinpoint it to 29, 46, because they were achieved after the other 2 goals were accomplished.
Yeah, and with Bayleaf and Croconaut being on 2 different routes, even if he chooses wrong, he's still got a good chance to find that goal. Noob also finds a Goldberry, so now no longer has to worry about bug catching contests.
Look, all he needs to do is pick up the poison barb from the ground, and it doesn't even matter. This card didn't even matter about the gold days. I mean, every time poison barb's on the card, I feel like I just pick it up on the ground anyways.
Yeah,
but in this case, he's right there. Either way, he doesn't need to pick up any more items on the ground. He can always just grab the poison barb from Frida.
Mm-hmm. And with having a Ladybug in his inventory, this bottom left to top right goal is looking real easy for him now.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, they've got most of it pretty set out. We got at least column 4 that's mostly... Oh, we're still waiting for that Melting Tauros. But you're right, that diagonal is all his. Although...
And finds a Steel-type Pokemon with Steelix.
Row 4, paying off. And why did it got frozen? Uh-oh. Powder Snow Freeze. You hate to see that, folks. Although, Granbull... Oh, Granbull slightly coming in clutch. Now, the smart move was if he would have tried to use Sandstorm. Because that for sure would have won. Although, he got frozen again?
Freeze.
Sandstorm would have worked, folks. Although this Venonat will do the job with extreme speed. Yikes. And that's valuable experience that could have gone on to Zapdos. This has just been unlucky for Ysta. Double Powder Snow Freeze, jeez. I don't even know what to make of it. At least the Poke Center is right there for him.
Yep, just has to make sure he doesn't accidentally hit any of this. There we go, he's good. He's safe now.
So this has just been interesting, because it seems like today, or for this match, that goals are everywhere to be seen.
I think that's kind of the way we prefer it. Makes it very exciting. It's going to be a very, very tight race throughout now.
Absolutely. Nitro makes a good, funny joke about all the experience on Venonat makes it closer to evolving to Venomoth for another poison type. Although I believe Venonat evolves into Venomoth somewhere in the late 20s. So it would require a lot more help. And Ysta does hit that, Pokemon...
Yeah, I think he thought he was out of range there. You actually have to wait on the steps.
Yeah, you have to wait for it to turn around. And I think some of the increasing the repelling whatever threw off his movement. Because if you go to grab the item before, you don't have to worry about him hitting you as you go up the stairs. But it's a little bit tricky to just kind of do that kind of thing. Also, I don't know, did Noob actually pick up that TM in Union Cave? All I know is he splits through.
I think we both kind of got distracted by that freezing fight.
You could say it was quite chilly.
Gave him the cold shoulder.
If I add any more puns, I think I'll be yanked off this broadcast. But yeah, Noob is flying right through these trainer fights, as to be expected with someone that uses a Psychic Espeon. And ysta is teaching that TM, so there are plenty enough TMs out in the world to use one or two without a problem.
Yeah, and so he can do that. He can also always check out the department store, just because you can always rebuy those as well. So if you've got a good move there, Zapdos wanted to learn Focus Energy, so that's really unfortunate for ysta.
You know, seeing that Ghost on Noob's side, I'm actually really worried for ysta because the only move for Ghosts is Peck. Venat getting more experience. Let's go Venat. I'd say our runners weren't getting that much information, but with all the Pokemon that just kind of been plopped in front of their, all the other goals that have been plopped in front of their face, it's kind of hard to say that with a straight face.
Yeah, and even still, like, we've seen so many different poison types just popped in front of them, too. Here's a Tentacruel, we saw the Crobat. I know we've seen more, because every time I see it, I'm just like, oh, there's another one, there's another one.
Well, there's a Crocodile that's on Noob's screen, that's on Bugsy. So, he'll know where ysta got his Crocodile from. That would also confirm to him where he got that Venat from as well. Considering he marked them very close together.
Yeah, so that's really good information for him to find then.
I'm really hoping that ysta Zapdos at least gets some help from the Mart, because he's gonna need it.
Yeah, I will say he's doing a great job continuing to make progress, right? He's almost done with the Slowpoke well already, so despite having a subpar moveset here, he's pushing through like a champion.
Ah, yes. Rival has Dunsparce. Good choice, Rival. Currently, Dunsparce has been not been acknowledging matches, but at least in this case, he's doing his job.
It's just letting the runners take out their frustration on him. Leech Seed Celebi is just kind of obnoxious here, but Noob does switch out and switch back in, so won't get too much of a drain off.
Every time he switches to that Venat, the closer it gets to becoming Venomoth. That Celebi is being really difficult for Noob to deal with.
Yeah, he doesn't have a good move to handle this.
And it's hitting hard with Egg Bomb.
Good thing he did stock up on those super potions. It's unfortunate he has to use them so quickly.
Well, I mean, I suppose that they're getting some use, right?
Yeah.
So it's interesting that ysta did not pick up that gold berry. Where was it again?
I believe it was the hidden item above the sailors on the bridge.
Huh. I thought that was a water... Oh no, the regular item was a water stone. Okay. So, it's kind of interesting. I wonder if ysta will be able to figure that out. If he didn't pick it up already. I didn't see it in his inventory.
I thought he had it marked. He may have put it in his PC.
Oh no, Noob has it in the... I was wondering about ysta. Oh, never mind. They both have it marked. I was... You know what I was doing? I was looking at the crocodile, the Bay Leaf crocodile, and thinking that neither of them only one of them had it. My eyes are killing me today.
It's late on a Friday night. I think we can just blow right past this one. Noob does pick up Headbutt, so that's a TM you can teach, and then just buy another copy. Since he, again, I believe he still does have 2 psychic moves. It might help with that type of stalling he was getting with the Celebi.
Well, I mean, yes, that too, but also, I mean, it is a field move, which considering he's still keeping Dig on his Espeon, it offers him an alternative way to, alternative move along with helping him with his goal of 4 non-HM field moves. We had a question about this, and this is a Cinco Bingo, so this is not a race to Lance, it is the race to get 5 rows, columns, or diagonals. Hence the name Cinco Bingo. Cinco being 5 in Spanish, and I suppose Portuguese. I would be yelled at if I didn't include that.
We will get a quick look at these TMs before ysta does, well, at least we'll be able to predict his fortune here, and predict... not the right word. He bought them too quick, I couldn't even read what the description were.
Well, we have Fury Attack, Hyper Cutter, Hyper Fame was something else. Fury Cutter, and a couple of other ones. None of them are gonna really help ysta out, unfortunately. But he did have the... Noob did have the money for that, so good for him. We haven't yet checked what Kenya is, but I'm sure we'll see soon enough. And ysta still picking up hidden items, hoping to get that soft stand on the ground. Although, ysta's been skipping a couple items, but picking up the hidden items.
And Noob finds a Grolava, so that is all 3 of the Johto starters on this goal that we've seen now.
Doesn't even need the crocodile information. This is pretty big because at this point, that is. I mean, both our runners have at this point a guaranteed column 2. Like a noob has bottom left to top right under lockdown. And he finds a Bayleaf as well!
This is the freest goal I've seen.
Wait, was that an Ice Punch TM? Oh, that is so good for Wisda, because that's TM16, so what they can do is they can fight Price to get a copy of that one back. And Venonat coming in clutch again. I mean, I guess we're gonna have that dual main, maybe.
We might actually see that Venomoth.
The last time I wrote off a long evolution, I think you still haven't given me a break about that one.
Listen, it's not that I'm like criticizing you. It's just I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Oh, it was glorious. Although I was in pain and agony the entire time. Bayleaf is not supposed. You're not supposed to evolve a Bayleaf, all right? You can evolve into one, but out of from a Bayleaf to Meganium doesn't normally happen every day. And I totally missed that Kenya. It is a Growlithe. Very good. It did come with Headbutt, but we already have 4 non-HM field moves. And Headbutt's the one that we can always buy a bunch of TMs for.
And Bison is just getting hit by all of the status moves, it feels like.
He really is not getting a break. He's gotten frozen twice, paralyzed at least 3 times, I think, at this point.
Definitely been burned as well.
I still don't know what caused his Zapdos to faint and give the Venonat experience, but can't imagine it to be anything good either. Now, I would not be surprised if Weister sees this Ice Punch TM and just teaches it. There are more than enough duplicate TMs to teach one more. Plus, we already know this is a duplicate TM. If you remember, if he knows his numbers, he'll know TM16 is Price's gym.
Yeah, and as far as unnecessary gyms to do, Price is by far the quickest, so it's not even a big of a time loss.
Yeah. I think it would probably save him some time, although he might just be holding off until that surf. And Noob gets burned as well. It's just, wow, this is just the ROM for everyone getting statused.
It will impede him less because he is a swoop. Fainting will impede him quite a bit, though.
Alright, we got an exploding dog. I'm sorry. Kenya's delivering the bad news to you. You've got boomed.
We're gonna get to see what the Pseudo-Wudo is gonna be that's pretty soon here.
Absolutely. Also, I just realized why Noob kept that water stone, because the stone evolution for today is Cloister Starmie. So it's pretty keen, just having it on, instead of selling it for money and having to buy it back, just holding on to it. You know, I just realized, I think both of Whitney's Pokemon had Sacred Fire.
I realized that as well, and of course we're going to see more burns as a result.
And it looks like we're gonna have... Oh, I don't think... Okay, well, no Booming Kenny at this time. And... I saw this Sudowoodo, didn't really register it, and it's gone now.
If it's gone, it wasn't important.
Clearly wasn't important enough. Although that's another poison type for like a noob. Actually, it's two with just a single evolution. Although he's running low on Pokeballs, I wouldn't be surprised if he buys more.
Chat letting us know it was a Chikorita. Thank you, Algassier. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right.
You know, it's hard to say that Chikorita is not very important considering it would have been a Bayleaf, but both of our runners already have that goal, so absolutely not important. Poor thing. And that's a steel type information for Ysta once he gets to the Kimono Girls. And Ysta finds the Quilava that... So he's seen now all three.
Yeah, I think both of them have seen all three now, because Crocodile was on a trainer.
Well, right, but, Ysta's seen all three in the wild, alone. And oh my gosh, that's a T-Tower with Shadow Ball. Luckily, the noob was okay, but that could have hurt a lot more.
Ysta also finding the Kakuna.
Yeah, that's pretty big for him. Alright, so this is sort of on their way to getting the well, Weiss is sort of on his way of getting the other diagonal at this point. With the Venonat and potentially Venomoth, Kakuna, and what's it probably going to inevitably be Beedrill.
Yeah, once he evolves, he's already at 3 of the 7 he needs. And if he can find a Coughing Grime or a Zubat, that's just another column 3 goal for him.
Yeah, so I think our runners sort of at least things planned out. In the column 2, row 4, assuming the TM's there, we got like a noob with bottom left to top right. We have Ysta with top left, bottom right. And Noob also has sort of the makings of column 1. And it looks like that the Fortress had Death Wish, as it has Sacred Fire as well. I think this ROM is trying to cleanse itself with all the Sacred Fire.
This is fine. This is fine. And we're gonna see an Arbok as well, so even more poison information. Noob really still doesn't have anything good to deal with this Celebi with, and it's just gonna hit him with Pin Missile, which is gonna eat away at his health. Yep, enough hits and it faints out
Should
that.
have taught a headbutt. I think at this point, it's kind of proof that we should have taught headbutt, although it's not the worst thing ever. Unfortunately, because he's trying to work with 4 non-HM field moves, he's not teaching Surf. Although that could be always remedied. Oh no, he did teach Surf. He can always move delete it later. Which is what he's gonna do. Or catch another one. And it's rough getting put to sleep by the king.
So now the only status we haven't seen this run is poison.
That's true. We still have not seen either of our runners being poisoned. Although I think Weiss is just happy to have a special move for once.
He did see Ice Punch now that he's been through his TMs, but he chose not to teach it. He being ysta.
Okay, so unfortunately, okay. I think everyone can sort of figure out what that Suicune is. The other cries might have been a little bit harder to pick up on, but we'll get another shot of it soon.
My apologies, I was definitely talking during that.
Let's go, Venat coming in for round 2. Although missing the Arrow Blast.
Oh, he has
Kakuna
protect.
Alright, well, Weiss properly marks it. We do know that Noob also has Protect, but he does not. He has, of course, not. He doesn't know about that. Sorry, I think I got cut off there. We do know that Noob has that same Kakuna, but he is not aware of it, so we are not going to mark it until he's aware of it. Unfortunate wipe, though, for ysta.
Yeah, this rival fight giving both of our runners a lot of issues here. the amount of times we're getting burns, these runners need just to invest in some full heals, I feel like.
It's been pretty rough for them. You know, I'm kind of wondering, wishing the stat tracker had time status.
Might set some new records here with that one.
Alright, I think Weiss is finally through. So now we can hear the roamers proper time.
The first cry is definitely a Johto Pokemon.
I think that was what I think in the chat we had that as called as Dawn. I believe the Suicune is a Ho-Oh. My first thought was Lugia, but that definitely does not sound like Lugia.
Thought Suicune definitely was Lugia. I know that that's one of the few cars I do know.
Okay, yeah. Thought it was. For some reason, I just thought it was off.
Noob coming across a Miltank in one of these fights, that's going to be great information for Column 5 if he realizes he's got Protect already.
I think when Noob goes to check his, the Kakuna, he'll figure out that he also has Protect, Detect, Endure. Well, if he goes to check his Pokemon.
At some point he's gonna pull it out probably to evolve. Well, if it's not in his route, maybe not.
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna probably look for Protect, Detect, Endure. Maybe? Even though we know we can't market for Noob like that. So yeah, we had a question about how this tournament works. This is phase 2 of the tournament. We had phase 1 being group stages, and this is phase 2, which is so we had 40. We had 49. No, we had 50. We had 50 people in the group stages. Top 3 of each group made it out with 2 wild cards to round it out to a 32-person bracket. And the bracket is a double elimination bracket with the seeding being determined by the group stages. I wonder if Noob is going to start doing the towers, knowing that Mineral Badge is most likely on his path. Or I guess he could save it for later.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense to go back there pretty soon, right? There is a phone number in there as well as needing to get to the top, so...
Oh, and that's Milting information. I didn't realize I even had that.
Yep,
That's pretty big.
And the Pokemon before Miltank was Grimer, so that is another goal that's going to help out Ysta a lot as well.
Well, it's going to be a little bit harder for them because they don't have Delbert, Gligar, Sneasel information yet, though.
True. I'm thinking more of, I don't know, you're right, but at least that is another poison type where if he does get that information, it's another goal for him.
and he checks the moveset. Hey, he sees that it has that protect, detect, endure. Let's go. We did see it, right? On screen there.
He did look at moves, it just went by very quickly. I don't know if it actually registered with him or not. Shucky being a poison type for them today.
Mirko Chansey. If anything, it's really saying, do not use special moves on me. So it's been kind of interesting. So we did know that Nidoqueen is the Shucky. So that's another poison type for both of our runners. So that's another way to get that corner goal. I feel like most of the only goals we haven't seen information on are Golem Rhydon and Cloyster Starmie.
As well as you mentioned earlier, Delibird, Gligar, Sneasel.
Oh, that's true, right, those three. But we do have paths around those, assuming, and this is a big assumption, that the TMs are obtainable. Which, of course, as soon as we see this now, we see Shellder on screen. We do have Ysta calling the last.
And he's gonna start searching through the Pokedex here.
Does know that Ledybuzz on 29. And Miltank is in Union Cave and Mount Mortar. Skarmory is Mount Mortar as Union Cave and Royal Islands. Fortress is Union Cave and Mount Mortar.
Yeah. So what we've learned is go back to Union Cave.
And he hasn't even seen the Steelix that Noob got for the Steel type, which is really funny. It just seems like Union Cave has got everything. Ysta will be happy though to see that Nidoqueen, which is another poison type.
That will be number 4 for him once he evolves the Kakuna.
At this point, he might as well just evolve the Venonat as well.
I'm here for it.
And Noob has got a 52 chuck, which is really good timing, so props to him. There's both runners on very good pace, as to show for the bracket stage.
We'll get to see where Noob decides to go first. I wouldn't be surprised to just see him go back to Violet first, get TM50, pick up the yeah, oh no, you have to go fight the Red Gyarados before you can get the XP share.
You do have to fight the Red Gyarados to get that red skill, yes. And Noob was called, although I'm hoping he remembers to call that last, though. Pretty sure he fought the last. Although I can't remember which phone book number it is. So hopefully he'll remember.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's gonna be hard to remember that.
I'll have to go back in the broadcast view to see which one it was that Ysta called. Because that was the one he did call. So we get a chance of a random TM here. Still on the hunt for that soft sand. And TM46 is... Hey! Although he does not pick up TM10 though. I guess 20 different TMs is on his path. That's a nice oddish. Or not Dunsparce, excuse me. Dunsparce bot says, "Catch me!"
Ask and he will deliver.
He has been appropriately named B. Also, Noob should be marking that. Oh no, he did mark that TM. We're just a little bit behind on the broadcast of the card.
And he's going back to get TM10 now, it looks like.
Don't worry, folks. Noob did in fact mark that goal. Oh, and Noob does go back to grab that TM. I think he realizes, you know what, I may want that TM after all.
And now Noob goes back to get the TM50 as well as EXP share for his Ladybug.
So this is really going to come down to execution. I think we've got for sure row 4 and then bottom left to top right for Noob. He's probably going to remember about that melting Tauros for column 4. And he's got most of the makings of actually, well, and then we're just going to have to figure out what he's, I guess, column 2 as well. So column 2 for row 4, bottom left, top right. Row 5?
Something I want to point out real quick, a little bit unfortunate on Noob's side, he did put the EXP share on the Ladybug, but the Ladybug's fainted, so it's not actually going to be getting experience.
That is rather unfortunate. And Ladybug is actually a faster evolution than Ariados because Ledian is evolution 18 rather than Ariados at 22. Waste him remembering to pick up that TM36 in the gatehouse. Very good. Shelter is on Route 37. Very doable. In the meantime, Weista is going to Tojo Falls. I wonder if Noob doesn't realize that Ladybuzz fainted, so it's not getting experience. As you mentioned, because it does have the experience share on it. It's just not getting experience. Oh, Grimer's Ecruteak Water. Very good. And Union, I thought I saw as well, as 38. And Weista gets a Steel type in Tojo Falls. Alright, so he's got a pretty good path.
As long as Noob can remember to heal up before he goes to get the mineral badge, I think fighting that level 30 should still be enough.
And we have a Bulbasaur from Bill. So that's another poison type. And the loss is being called. Yep, that's very good. Max phone book as well.
We see Weista in Union, so he is in the right spot to find a lot of different things here. Noob is going for the soft sand. Again, this would have been great if he had gotten that Ladybug before fighting it, because this would have been an easy experience for it.
I mean, at this point, he may not be even going for it. And we see Lord Swag Cargo bless us with his presence. And promptly gone. Weista is looking for, well, he's got poison type right there. Not sure which Pokemon he's looking here for right now, but it's one of the things that are a myriad of things that are in Union Cave. Most likely the Miltank Tauros.
Yeah, do you remember seeing him dex the Miltank? So he might just found what floor it's on.
Like a noob using Destiny Bond. And wait. That level 15 Shucky is still faster than the Snorlax. Luckily, the Snorlax still attacked him, because if he fainted by a burn, that would not have worked.
Weista finding another poison type with the Bellsprout.
Poison R us.
Finds the Miltank.
This is a really close match. You know, it's hard to tell what's going on, but it's been really good. It's just really unfortunate that Noob has not been giving all this experience to his Ladybug. Like, at all. Which would have probably evolved at this point.
Yeah,
Really close.
it would have made getting that diagonal so very easy for him because he's committed to getting soft sands. You know, he's going to end up getting mineral for row 4.
Yeah, and this would even help him with the diagonal.
Yes, that was my roundabout point.
My bad.
No, you're good. You said exactly what I was trying to, so thank you.
It also helps him with column 1 as well, which he's been aiming for. Checking where that mill tank is. Looks like he's going for column 4, or at least makings of row 5. And he is going to sweet set for that Grimer. First encounter. And ysta gets the Ladybug very quickly as well. Although, unfortunately, the Ladybug is way too low level to withstand that attack. But it finds him again really quickly. Alright, Rapid Spin a little bit better than Cut.
This Grimer could be obnoxious to catch because it does have Perish Song. It forced Noob to run away.
Yikes. Just singing the song of its people, really. And he catches Brian very good. I wonder how many poison types ysta has. I lost track. At least we had 4, actually he had 3. Hasn't picked up that Bulbasaur yet, but that would have been. And then he has the 2 that he caught, the Bellsprout and the
Tentacruel?
And Tentacruel, yeah. So that's at least 5 he's got. With an easy 6, and, well, if he were to check, 7. And both our runners get shelter very quickly. Although, ysta runs away by accident, I suppose, since he's going right back there. That's rather unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately that means Noob manages to get away from this area a little bit quicker.
Alright, well, ysta does find the shelter again, not too much later. And of course, appropriately naming it Devil Athena. Please, Noob, heal. Please. It may be that he's just not going for that diagonal. Although, it's really confusing to me.
It may not just be realizing he may not just be realizing it isn't getting experience.
I mean, I would think you would notice, right? Because it is extra text box each time. And it would be learning moves as well. Oh my gosh, so there's a golem there? Oh my gosh! What is this? What is going on here? Route change for Ysta. Just needs more poison types.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
a huge
Grimer is
fun.
going to be another poison type for him. Poison type in Grimer evolves that Kakuna, and he's done with poison types. And I thought the Grimer was the common. I'm clearly it's not.
There we go.
Oh, there. Wait. He's not using revive on the Ladybug. Yeah, so Weiss checking his poison types. He should have only 6 at this point. Literally, just any single level move, any single level on either the Bellsprout or the Kakuna will evolve. Heck, if he does a sneaky check on Bill's Pokemon, he'll be pleased to know that it's also a poison type.
I think he's looking for a field move here.
Yeah, he's not gonna see one. But he is gonna see Ladybug as well. And I don't think Noob still hasn't revived his poor Ladybug. Killing me, man. Never mind, he did revive it. He went to the Poké Center. So, it's got experience now. And Gligar information on Jasmine.
Yeah, if that's easy to find, that's another easy goal or path change here.
We got Weissa going to Route 44, which will give him a column 4. So Noob's not quite, definitely can still do it. Since he hasn't revived, he can go on Route 44, which would potentially give him more experience.
We get to see the Cocoon evolve, so that's 7 poison types for Weista.
We do have one bingo on Noob's side. And this will soon be at least another bingo on, well, on Weisa's side. He does still have that Water Stone, so that's 2 bingos. This is getting really close.
Yeah, it's absolutely down to the wire here.
I do believe there is a phone book trainer on Route 44. I do not know which person gives it, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was. Let me go check.
And if Weista doesn't want to evolve that Ladybug, here's Ladian information.
There is a trainer on Route 44 that has the phone book. It is that... the one right by the cave.
And Weista did talk to the last trainer right after he beat them, so he is checking for phone book. So as long as he continues to do that, he will find it.
today I learned it was the phone, that other one that has it. Today I learned. And Noob's doing the trainers too right now. Getting the experience on that Ladybug. Actually, I think this will finish. Oh, nearly finish. Actually, this will finish up Ysta. Actually, woo! This is gonna be spicy because Ysta's gonna get 3 goals on this route.
Stylish way to finish here.
Yeah, and the fishermen both have Ledians. I did not see which trainers Noob has fought on this route. He's been sort of doing it all sort of order, out of order from I would do it. I think he went over the top. At least fought the Pokemaniac, I think.
Oh,
no,
he didn't talk.
No! He didn't talk to him. He's got a phone number. Oh no. Well, he can at least do Bill's phone number.
Yeah,
I do
it
have
won't.
Sorry.
I was gonna say it won't add too much time for him. He's still in a really good position here. Noob did get his lady in.
Why still wishing he had that Thunderbolt move on his main? This could be coming down to the seconds. Because Noob just needs to... Well, Noob actually still needs to move... Well, actually no, Noob doesn't need... Well, yeah. He doesn't need the field moves at the moment. And... chalk it up for the freeze chance, because... Bison got frozen yet again.
Ysta gonna finish this run the same way he started it, getting statused by everything.
Right, well his Ladybug is now level 18, it will evolve after this fight, and I believe this is his last fight on the route. Noob still has 2 more.
So Ysta just needs to get this max phone book and he's done.
Oh, and he gets the phone number from the fisherman, even better. Right, GG.
Very well run there.
Before Ysta does finish first, GG's Ysta, can we get a confirmation on your phone book there?
Yeah.
But GG, great race though.
Either I'm a bad racer or Zapdos is not as good as I thought.
I don't quite see it on your.
Well, okay. I was not expecting that Zapdos to be decent, but
Yeah, can you just? I just want to double check. just to make sure, because this is such a close race.
Which one? I did choke
Phone book.
on both trainers.
Oh, okay, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do
Very
it
good.
again if you want.
Yeah, please, sorry.
Yeah, I had
was
9
looking
when I
away.
called the last, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I figured he did. I just wanted to double check.
yeah that's the bottom.
GG, though.
Yeah.
Zapdos was a little rough for you, though. And I think you got frozen a total of 3 or 4 times at this point.
More than an all metronome race.
So, what are your thoughts in general?
Yeah, I mean, Noob was clearly ahead. Probably, what, 2 minutes? So, I kind of got lucky with the early encounters. So, that, yeah, it was definitely adrenaline away from the shoulder. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, the pressure was definitely on to try and finish this quickly.
Yeah,
It seems like poison types were just falling in your lap.
Yeah, there are so many. Like, yeah, just between like the first 3 routes, it felt like there were 4. And then yeah, that Kakuna gave a free one. So
Yeah, you guys
Very-
both got that Kakuna.
yeah. Oh, okay. So he got that gear from it. So did
Yeah,
he check
so-
for this?
He checked later.
Okay. Yeah.
He
Got it,
had
'cause
actually had
I-
it first.
Oh, well, yeah, because I noticed that you marked it. So. But
super close race. How, like, when you were looking for the Grimer and you came across the Golem, like, how quick were you, like, thinking about new pathing and everything?
kind of like I knew it unlocked a bingo. Yeah, I mean it was on the screen.
Seemed like it was a big time save for you because then you didn't have to do mineral badge.
Right. I was probably gonna do TM hunting actually instead for non-field moves. And try because all you needed one more, so I was probably gonna risk it on that. But yeah, try and find dig. Have a decent chance of existing. So
Well, it was on the Espeon, you did see it, but yeah, that was the one Noob ran. It was on his Espeon, which had Psychic, but GG's though, wow.
oh, Newbrand Espeon? Okay.
Yeah, he found it and it had showed him confusion. It was all he needed, and when he checked the moveset, it had not only Dig, but also had Psychic.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I just killed it for EXP.
I mean, he seemed
whatever.
pretty happy with that Zapdos, although I've seen better Zapdoses in my life, and
Stab pack. Right. Yeah, I mean, it's a starter, so starting at level 5 helps, especially with Legendary. Was able to find a few bulky things early on, but still not enough, amazingly.
yeah, but GG's though, this was really close race, and you know, you're going to be going against Kivalta, who beat me in a really close race. So, what do you think about that match?
I mean, it's simple. It's a randomizer where it's lives dependent on catching things. You could get frozen like 20 times. Oh, if I lost the race because I got frozen on the last fight, I would have been.
Yeah, I was joking that you were ending the race the same way you started it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG.
Ending the race fighting the Zapdos. Because it sure wasn't fighting for me.
Yeah. GG's Noob.
GG. That was a heart pumping one for sure.
Yeah.
No, the fact that you were ahead made me do some dumb things. Like I ran away from
see.
shoulder. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether it would venture or not. Although you did get lucky with that Golem in the same location as that Grimer.
Ooh. Yeah, I only
Yeah.
saw the 2 slots there because I think it was like the 30 or the 60. The Grimer was.
I saw like 7 Omnites.
I mean, 7 poison types won you the race. I'm very bad at grabbing Pokemon goals like that, especially when you get a main early like this.
Well, the thing was is that he got a good chunk of his poison types searching for that Miltank, but you actually got the Tauros looking for the Miltank.
Oh, so you did go down there. I was wondering if you found Tauros and found it in a better location, because like when I think of places I don't want to go, what is it? Union is very low on that list of places I want to go find something. So I was wondering if you found the Tauros or if you just like went with it.
So I decked things after, sometime after Morty's gym.
It was
and,
right before you got
everything was in Union. So
yeah, we were joking. Everything was in Union Mortar. I mean, heck, Noob, you even got that Steelix in Union.
In Union, yeah.
Yeah, I figured that's where it was. So, and then I saw Skarmory there and Fortress, and like, oh, okay, one of those. Turned out it was a different one.
I was more worried about going fast and being efficient than trying to like metagame stuff away from you, because I felt like that would have been a waste of time in this scenario where we both had good mains. Did you run the starter? Or did you find something different?
I ran the starter and I did not. Actually,
understandable.
You were ahead, Noob, by a couple of minutes. Although when it got to a couple of points, did you at any point regret not teaching, for example, a headbutt to your Espeon sooner?
Why would I teach a physical move to an Espeon? I mean, like the Celebi was the only thing that would like wall me. Like there's slow burst too, I guess, but that's like not. I don't know. I didn't find it worth to like teach a dead move to headbutt to the Espeon, because I knew I would teach Surf anyway. So there's no way I was going to do like 4 non-HM field moves on the Espeon.
Fair enough.
So no, I don't regret. There's not many things I regret. The only thing I probably regret is going to 44. I think the play would have been to let the Ladybug evolve sooner, and then try to metagame the Venonat that ysta found super early.
Yeah, speaking of the Ladybug, when you put the EXP share on it initially, it was fainted, so it wasn't getting experience. Was that intentional?
It wasn't, but then when I noticed it very quickly, and I thought to myself it's okay to keep it like that, because there's a lot of XP still left for me to do. 44 and Mineral Badge was on my mind, because usually Mineral Badge has enough XP to get that Ladybug evolved, but it had Togepi, Totodile, and some other NFE, so it didn't really have the XP needed for that to happen with just Mineral Badge alone.
We do have a question from Hakri in the Hakri asking. He thinks that column 3 would have been faster than you than column 4, and he was wondering why you didn't dex that Gligar on Jasmine.
Oh, I didn't. See, I don't remember having the Gligar there.
Well, it was on Jasmine.
Yeah, that's just a misplay on me. I didn't recognize the Gligar there.
No worries. I mean, either way, you still finished it really fast. I mean, this is what 22 finished for you.
I mean, that's what happens when you get a good ROM or as early as this.
All the items were on the ground for you guys too. Didn't even have to clock reset or.
I was kind of disappointed though that Goldberry was on the ground, because going into contest would have been nice for me, because I might have gotten some poison types and I would have gotten the Dig TM way sooner. But obviously I didn't do it because 1, it was on the ground, and 2, it was like I was way past that point when my clock rolled over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so very well run by ysta.
Yeah, so Noob, you get to go up against Snowbear in the losers bracket. Any trash talk you want to do right now?
I hope this gives a good representation of how much I'm going to trash you, Snowbear. This is my best time in the tournament, and I'm only going to get better. So,
them be fighting words.
Yeah, Noob's improving from a 209 to.
Hey man, that 209 was mean to me. No good main, nothing on the ground.
Yeah, somehow my 207's not the best victory time.
That's okay. Are you still doing the no practice strats?
You talking to me or ysta?
You. Weren't you doing the no practice strats for your best time? I think you said.
That was a meme. I did not really play a lot of Crystal this week, but I don't think that was a hindrance or a buff to my gameplay.
Oh, that's okay. I
played
look forward to
yesterday and
trashing.
I had
I'm
to-
looking forward to taking you down. I think probably Sunday. I think we agreed.
Yeah. We'll get that settled off stream.
Yeah. That's okay. I was hoping to fight you in the winners match, but it looks like I'll settle for fighting you in the losers match instead.
I mean, Ysta's arguably the best person in this tournament.
No,
So no, don't sell yourself short.
no, some of my movement.
I think you guys are both definitely really good runners and probably superior to me, but this was a really fantastic match, and both of you should be at least proud that you guys put up a really good fight.
Where is Dig?
Dig was...
Dig's always in contest, is it not?
No, it wasn't the contest TM. You grabbed it, I think it was a Burn Tower, or one of
Was it?
No, I think you grabbed an Ice Path. I think it was Ice Path. You got her on.
Pretty cool. What if after
Well,
the
either
bit-
way, it was good to have at least the TM46 existing for both of you.
Yeah, that was nice just because it validated me doing Mineral Badge, but I think me doing so many time-consuming goals bit me in the butt, even though I think it was what I needed to do, because I didn't see the Venomat.
Yeah, that was on 29,
yeah.
and Ysta was starting to get to evolve towards Venomoth unintentionally there.
Noob, I got frozen like 4 times. First
Oh,
by that
nice.
Grand Bull.
Oh, okay.
So then my Venomet killed that Grand Bull.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was
went
the-
to, like,
Was the
and then
Venomat
I-
in 46 or 29?
it was 29.
Okay, I just didn't see it on both my passes. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Actually, the Crocodile was there too. Ysta,
Mhm.
you saw all 3 on the ground, and Noob, you found Bayleaf and Quilava on 35.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's
goal was
also,
3.
or the Ladybug was near also.
Yeah, I saw the Ladybug, so that's where I got that. But
Yeah, so I had to go back.
I just found it funny that what is it? Ledian was on one of the 44 trainers, and I was like, okay, cool, I guess.
And then it came back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was. It seemed to be trolling you, though, Ysta, that Ledian praising you. for-
Only on the second time. Slowbro was a troll. Like 5 shots.
You guys both got burned like 5 times.
There was a lot of
Oh, yeah.
Sacred Fire in this run. There was a lot.
The Zatu, the Slowbro. I don't even know what else. It seemed like everything had it.
Yeah, at least Noob was a Aspeon though. I was a physical Zapdos.
Mm-hmm. I saw the Zapdos, and I'm like, I could force this, but then I saw Athena, and I'm like, I gotta catch Athena. It's Athena. And then I saw Confusion while catching it. I'm like, I can work with this. And then it was Confusion Psychic was it starting. And then I learned Bubble Beam at 8. So I'm like, okay, I'm gone. I'm going.
Yeah, I even had Dig for that backup for non-HM field moves.
Yeah, but then I would have to figure out how to get rid of Surf or not teach Surf, and it was just like
Move
Surf
deleter.
was so nice. The move deleter's in what's
Blackthorn.
that? Blackthorn, right? So I'd have to go to Blackthorn, which I actually finished without going to Blackthorn.
Except for you did grab the black glasses there post-race.
You know, you have to. I thought about getting the last TM there, but I had more TMs than I thought I needed.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a nice race. I hope I can not go 0-2 in bracket. But you know, somebody has to.
That's okay. I probably will be knocked out first. Gotta have that quick exit so I can start planning for the next stuff. Well, GG's to both of you, and thank you both for coming on.
Oh, of course. It's always nice.
Yep. Good luck to you. You guys win your race. So.
Mhm.
So we will have on the schedule. We have bright early in the morning tomorrow, Tom versus Cypress, and then on Sunday we have at least Easton versus Septros and Dylan versus Fire, and Furious Magic versus Montebank. All good races, and our race will probably be on this one too. So GG's to everyone. Thank you very much, and make sure to tune in tomorrow and Sunday for all these races as we're going through these bracket races really quickly. I am Snowbear, and make sure to follow our runners, of course. I'm Snowbear, and joined with Fancy One.
And thank you for both our runners, Ysta and Like a Noob, for a wonderful race.
We will see you tomorrow, bright and early.